Hi guys, Thunder E here and welcome to my review of the iPhone 6 Plus. So this is of course the larger iPhone here, and I've spent about a week with this smartphone, looked at a couple of features, looked at a couple of aspects about this device. So looking at the hardware, the iPhone 6 Plus is really well crafted design wise. You can see its smooth edges, rounded curves. It really looks nice. I have to give them that kudos to that effect. Now, in terms of what's in the physical hardware, you've got a 5.5 inch 1080p display. So you've got a nice big display on there. You also have a 2 megapixel front facing camera on the device. So you do have a front facing camera, and the rear camera is an 8 megapixel iSight camera with OIS. Now internally there's the A8 processor in the back, or in the device, not the back, and you've got a gig of RAM running the system, and also you do have storage flavors of 16, 64, 128. There's no micro SD expansion, and I don't think there ever will be on an Apple device. Touch ID, of course, is in front of the device right here, and that's pretty much it in terms of hardware. Of course, you have the basic stuff like the Lightning port, headphone jack, volume rocker, and all that fun stuff there. But one thing about the iPhone 6 Plus that really got to me is the size. It's big. It's very, very big. And that's the thing that it took me away from the device. I thought Apple was going to do something really significant with the hardware for the iPhone 6 Plus in terms of actually functionality and use. Now, they decided to create a phablet, and my thinking in my process here is that Apple really spent time trying to catch up with the competition. People, of course, like Samsung with its Galaxy Note line, and also other companies making phablets in general. And I think that's where they actually falter with the iPhone 6 Plus. Now, in terms of performance, you still get the same performance with that you find on the iPhone 6. But one thing that really differs from here is the size. And the size really plays a lot because iOS 8 is not developed for a phablet. If you're using iOS 8, you find out a lot of the features in terms of going back or hitting the done button is all on the top right hand corner or top left. If you don't have big hands like me, then it's very hard for you to actually navigate those areas here. So you have to actually use the new I forgot the name of the function, but the double tap on top of the Touch ID key. Now, that's great, except that you can also double click and take you to multitasking. And I can find a lot of people doing that, and that I think might be a problem for a lot of people there. So that's something that I think a lot of people take note. Also, the fact that with the phablet and the larger screen size, there really isn't much that Apple has done in terms of functionality. So of course, you've got the ability to rotate your screen this way, but it doesn't do much to add to the table. And that's what every other phablet manufacturer has fallen into, say, except from Samsung. So you find out that even though it's a bigger device, a bigger screen, it's great for watching videos and things like that, they really haven't added much to make it feel like, well, should I actually get a phablet or maybe not? So those are the kind of things that I think Apple needs to actually think about when actually looking at the iPhone 6 Plus. Now, some people want to ask me, how about bendability? Because we've had Bendgate, Benghazi, the whole works. I will tell you that while holding the iPhone 6 Plus and compared to the iPhone 6, it felt, or maybe just the mentality, of course, is that I felt like this thing could easily break. It's very thin. It feels, to me, it just feels like I could easily break it. And that's a problem. And this started way before the Bendgate even happened, just because holding it, I felt like, you know what, I could easily break this. Just the way it holds and feels in your hand is not the, I don't know how to explain it. It's very hard, but once you feel and hold an iPhone 6 Plus, you understand that it just feels a little bit too big. That kind of goes to the point of what they've done with the device. Now, comparing to, say, the Lumia 1520, which is bigger. It's a 6-inch screen, even though it's just slightly bigger in full size of the display. That also is a thicker device and also has other features there. So I'm not sure how to describe it, but I'll say that if you're going to get an iPhone 6 Plus, definitely get a case. Look out for whichever case fits your profile and style, but I think you definitely should get a case for your iPhone 6 Plus. So in sum it up and in total, the iPhone 6 Plus is It's a good device. In terms of functionality, it works well. The camera is much better. OIS does help a lot of places, but this is not a phablet that I would recommend to a lot of people because I feel that Apple hasn't added enough there to convince me to take a phablet. I would rather go with the iPhone 6. Though the camera is better, I do like the camera performance here, and also the battery life is much better. I will give them kudos on that. So I'm really torn on this because I do love bigger devices. I love bigger devices in shape, but the iPhone 6 Plus really doesn't do much for me, and I'm going to leave it at that point. So if you have any questions or any comments, let me know. Any thoughts about the iPhone 6 Plus? Do you have one? Have you bought one? Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the iPhone 6 Plus? Otherwise, guys, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and favorite this video, and do subscribe to the channel. This is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy your entertainment.